To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock, rock. Now it's Charlie's vacation time. It's good music with sea and sunshine. Here's the reggae rock boogie disco style. There was never so much fun in a long while. Here's a sound system echoing in the ghetto, where the music is mellow. Dancing you will never wanna stop. Just forward, just you're reading from the top. Come on. Oh yes, to the dance rock. Let me take you to the dance rock. To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. Now it's Charlie VK. Come on to the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. Now it's party time. We gonna rock, drum and bassline. It's party time. Yeah, now put some pep in your waistline. There's a cool profile in the ghetto, where the music is mellow. The dancing you will never wanna stop. Just forward, just you're reading from the top. To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. Now it's Charlie vacation time. It's good music with sea and sunshine. Here's the reggae rock boogie disco style. There was never so much fun in a long while. Here's a sound system echoing in the ghetto, where the music is mellow. The dancing you will never wanna stop. Just forward, just you're reading from the top. Come on. Dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. Come on to the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. To the dance rock, let me take you to the dance rock. Now it's party time. We gonna rock, drum and bassline. It's party time. Yeah, now put some pep in your waistline. There's a cool profile in the ghetto, where the music is mellow. The dancing you will never wanna.
To the dance rock. To the dance rock. Let me take you to the dance rock. To the dance rock. Let me take you to the dance rock. 4 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Thursday. Good evening. Yes, man, it's still a smooth groove, man. It's a smooth groove. It is a smooth groove from now until 10 o'clock. We have all kinds of things going on over here. Tell a friend that Chris Wilby is live on your radio. And we're starting off this evening with the one and only Mr. Bonnie Whaler with the dance rock. Good evening. How is it going in your neck of the woods? How is everything going in your neck of the woods?
Oh yes, to the dance rock.
Come on, let me take you to the dance rock.
Take you to the dance.
Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go to the dance rock?
Let me
Come on, let me take you.
dance rock, 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 rock.
Boniwela,
Now it's jollification time.
the late great.
Music the sea.
We're gonna give you a little bit of a reggae this evening because guess what? It's Black History Month. And we gotta celebrate our culture, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we're celebrating our culture this evening. One and only Boniwela to the dance rock. My name is Chris Wilby. Gonna be here with you until 10 o'clock. Program is a smooth groove. Coming up at 8:30. Issues affecting relationship. Good evening to everybody tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from. If you're having a birthday today, I want to say happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating your birthday anytime during the month of February, I want to say happy birthday to you. How is the weather? How is the weather in your neck of the woods? Not so bad. I have to say not so bad in my neck of the woods. It's 47 degrees Fahrenheit. We gotta take that and run with it. It is February. It could have been worse. A few days ago, it was stinging cold. A few days ago, we were down in the teens. Almost down into single digits. So now that we are at 47, almost 50 degrees, I mean, oh boy, I tell you, I gotta say, give thanks and praise, you know what I mean? Don't forget, those of you on YouTube, to share the link at 9 o'clock in the spotlight. Who is in the spotlight this evening? Jody Ann. Who is Jody Ann? Who is Jody Ann? Jody Ann Salters. She's gonna be stopping by at 9 o'clock. And we're gonna have a chat. You know, no interview thing. We're just gonna have a little chat, yeah? That's what we're gonna do this evening. So make sure that you stick around. And make sure that you send on the link. Send on the link. Tell your friends that Chris Wilby is on the radio. Are you ready? Ready to have some fun? Are you ready to have some fun? It's Caribbean Vibes Radio, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. You can find us on YouTube. We're also live on Twitch. Send us an email at caribbeanvibesradio@gmail.com. caribbeanvibesradio@gmail.com. We're also on Instagram. Guess who's coming for dinner? Guess who's coming for dinner? Oh boy, oh boy. It is a smooth groove. You better believe it.
I appreciate the herb you brought for me, and that dreadlock.
suffering made me realize what it takes, and that I'm to be an attitude lab. Oh yeah, guess who's coming to dinner? Natty Dreadlock. Yeah. Guess who's coming to dinner? Natty Dreadlock. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Guess who's coming for dinner? It's the ballad. Somebody says it's a ballad coming for dinner. No, Natty Dreadlocks coming. Natty Dreadlocks is not coming. It's the ballad. Good evening to you, Sister Pat. How are you doing, my sister? Good to see you. Hey, it's Black History Month, you know. We have to celebrate our culture, you know what I mean? Yeah. Start out the show with Bunny Wheeler. And we're continuing with Black Uhuru. Good evening to you, my sister. How are you doing? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. How is everything going in your neck of the woods?
Is always there, my love to share. When there's no getting over that rainbow, and my smallest dreams won't come true. I can take all the madness the world can give, but I won't last a day without you.
Some of the ways that you can follow us: Facebook, Twitch, and of course we are live on YouTube. We're gonna go over to Facebook once we start that interview at the top of the hour, so that those over there in Facebook can catch us live, can catch that interview live.
I must face the world of strangers where I don't.
But for the moment, we're gonna stick with YouTube. I want to say welcome to those of you who are just joining us. I want to say welcome to the show. And of course, it is Caribbean Vibes Radio, CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. Those of you listening in on the radio at CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, I want to say big up yourself. And those of you who are tuning in via the radio app, I want to say big up every time. 16 minutes after 8 o'clock.
Oh, what a night.
Mr. Beresford Hammond.
What a night, what a night.
Ouch.
Oh gosh, what a...
Ouch.
I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good.
I tell you, some people forget some can't play a tune, you know.
And only I
Some people forget that I can't play a tune, I can't draw a tune still, you know.
feel,
I don't lose my touch, you know.
feel like this
We don't lose my touch, you know.
over my skin.
It is Black History Month that we just gotta...
Your hair dances on
But
the
please, so we're gonna go back to some smooth groove kind of stuff in just a little bit. But you know how it is, eh?
just the two of us. Yes,
A little bit of what they call the early juggling, yeah? A little bit of the early juggling.
you show me that love unconditionally.
Good evening to you, Jody Ann Salters.
Just you and me.
Hey, China Chin Mealy, where are you? I see China Chin Mealy today said that you're gonna tune in. You're gonna make sure that you tune in. I'm looking for you, though. I need you to pop up your head and say something that we know that you're listening in.
Feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms,
Sister Patricia.
dancing to a reggae song. Feel,
And of course, Sister Annette over there.
I feel good because your perfume isn't loud.
St. Andrew, Jamaica.
Talk about feel good.
Easy, no sis, easy, no man. Every time. Big up yourself.
Boy, what a vibe. What a vibe.
It's alright, we're gonna play some tune until 8:30. Issues affecting relationship. We're gonna give it reggae all the way down. And then after that, after we give you issues affecting relationship,
Watching you, a la 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 long,
we're gonna go back to
long, long,
the regular smooth groove stuff. You know what I mean?
la 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 long, a la 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 long.
But in the meantime, what about this?
Standing across the room, I saw you smile. I said I wanna talk to you for a little while. But before I make my move, my emotions start running wild. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Ooh, yeah. And I've got this to say to you. Hey, girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Come on. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Ooh. So I say to myself, if she loves me or not. But the dread I know that love is his together. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the lyrics goes on the attack. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Ooh, girl, and I've got this to say to you. Hey, girl, I want to make you sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Ooh yeah. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. One more time.
Now this one dedicated to all of you them who out there and know to say nice things to them girls. Treat her like diamonds and pearls. Dedicated to all the girls around the world. And this is Raven and Shaggy with a combination with your mix. Flip this one on your musical disc.
right. Coming up in issues affecting relationship, I have something here, and I don't know what is happening here in this letter, in this article, whatever you want to call it. Here, this young lady said that she cheated on her boyfriend. That is the headline. That she cheated on her boyfriend with a one night stand on a holiday. But no, she can't seem to stop. That is what is coming up at 8:30 in issues affecting relationship. That is about 8 minutes from now. So I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know. She said that she cheated on her boyfriend with a one night stand on a holiday. But no, she just can't stop. What's your advice to her?
Yeah, you're my darling.
22 minutes after 8.
Closer than my peeps you are to me.
Remember, at 9 o'clock, we have the interview with Jody Ann Salters.
You're my darling, angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need.
Who is Jody Ann? Who is Jody Ann Salters? Who is Jody Ann Salters?
Can't fiddle. Still a diddly really and truly. First class.
You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out.
From coast to coast, telling people how she means me the most. Whenever she passes by, she always finds herself with another guy. She even goes as far to say that I'm a superstar. But girl, oh girl, I'm not a substitute lover. Oh no, oh girl, don't take me for the substitute lover. Oh no, ooh, yeah. Whenever I call you on the telephone, there's someone to say you're not at home. Girl, you always have an alibi. It seems to me you have another guy. Don't intend to climb your love ladder or get caught up in your rapture. You see, girl, oh girl, don't take me for no substitute lover. Oh no, ooh, oh girl, I'm not a substitute lover. Oh no, get yourself together and change your act. With your behavior, you might get caught in a trap. Sometimes I wonder if your love is really true. By your action, little girl, it won't get through. Oh girl, I'm not a substitute.
Now we're gonna have to go down to Florida. It's been a while though since we have had that WTF moment. Welcome to Florida. It's been a while that we have had that moment on this program here. But I found one. It's not that we can't find them, but I just like, what? Too much of Florida, yeah, man. We don't really want to talk about Florida too much, so we're going to leave them out. But here is one for you, ladies and gentlemen. This one here says, you remember the PPP loan that Joe Biden gave out to a lot of people? Excuse me, a lot of people are getting in trouble for it in more ways than one. But this woman here, she used her PP loan to hire a hitman to kill a TSA agent. Yeah, people have been using that TSA loan for all kinds of things. According to reports, a Florida woman has been accused of hiring a hitman to kill a TSA agent and paying him $10,000 she received as part of a PPP loan program. Jasmine Martinez was taken into police custody for allegedly masterminding the plot to kill 24-year-old LeShante Jones. Authorities say Martinez paid ex-con Javon Carter $10,000 for the murder she obtained as part of her $15,000 PPP loan, which she said was being used toward her single-employee beauty salon. No, she got... Can you imagine? She really, her priorities. She really have her priorities straight, not true? Because she got $15,000 for the PPP loan. I wish I got 5. She got 15, and out of that 15, she was paying $10,000 to get rid of somebody. The warrants reveal that a couple hours after the murder, he got paid and used his phone to video himself counting a large sum of cash. Just another day at the office, he said in the video, according to the warrants. According to the arrest warrant, Carter's phone was traced to the area near where the murder happened at the exact same time. The same phone was also traced for hours-long periods in the same area on 2 previous days, suggesting Carter was monitoring Jones's apartment. Carter's phone also communicated with Martinez's phone 127 times in the months leading up to the killing, suggesting the two were planning the hit. Carter's phone was also used to communicate extensively with Robinson, who was jailed but is believed to have been the go-between who set up Martinez with the gunman. Robinson and Carter had earlier served prison time together. Detectives identified the gray Nissan Sentra believed to have been used by Carter. An associate rented the car for him, police said. That associate later told police that Carter explained to him that he was involved in a shooting to help a friend in jail. Calls revealed Carter haggled with Robinson and Martinez over payment, with all three using sports terms as code words. The payment for the hit was a number 10 jersey, the warrant suggests. Cell records suggested that immediately after the murder, Carter met up with Martinez to get paid. Wow. $15,000 she got, and she paid $10,000 out of that to murder somebody. I tell you, people really... Oh, I tell you. It is... Anyway, what time is it? 29 minutes after 8 o'clock. We may as well just go to issues affecting a relationship right now, because we have a minute. Let me see if I can pull this up for you really quickly. In the meantime, let me see if I can just let some music play.
You need no correction. Major poor blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. So long I've been waiting to be with you all alone. I've been anticipating. The first time we kissed was breathtaking. And girl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 8:30 and time for issues affecting relationship.
Feel so much better. Girl, I need you and that's no lie. Whenever that we make love, I already judge a take us. And I'm so glad that I made you mine. Oh, keep that precious smile on your face. God will keep you warm and safe. Make it worthwhile, just you and I with love the most I create. Let's start a family and make things great. Cause when and how we met, girl, it's not a mistake. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Major poor blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression.
Sometimes you just have to make the music play. You just have to make the music play. You know what I mean? I tell you, yes. It is now time for issues affecting relationships. IAR. IAR is aired on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network every Thursday at 8:45 p.m. The views expressed are not necessarily those of the management and staff of the station. The information presented in this segment are for educational and entertainment purposes. Now here's your host, Chris Wilby. Yeah, issues affecting relationship. Now listen to this one now. I cheated on my boyfriend with a one night stand on holiday, but no, I can't stop. I wonder why. Well, we're gonna get into the meat of the matter. Nicole, that's her name, a beautician who cheated on her partner on a girls' trip to Barcelona, now says she can't stop and has had 3 more affairs since returning home. Nicole, 34, from Basildon in Essex, bedded a hunky waiter while she was away with her girlfriends. But although it was just a one night stand, Nicole says it made her realize she was bored of sex with her partner and wanted to explore other options when she flew home. She said, I got drunk in Barcelona and had a wonderful night of sex with the waiter who was serving us in the bar and flirting with me all night. When we went back to our hotel after the bar closed, I invited him along and we ended up having sex 4 times and going at it until dawn. She went on to say, I knew when I got home that I needed to make a change because life is too short not to have great sex. After a friend told her about illicitencounters.com, now I'm not giving anybody any ideas, a dating site specifically for people who want to have affairs. Here, I'm not giving anybody any ideas. She decided to join and find a lover for herself. Oh boy. She said the first affair was with a guy who works in the city and lives near her in Essex. He has young kids and his wife has gone off sex. We had a lot of fun after meeting in a bar and I still see him around once a month for sex. My next affair was with a bar owner who has an open relationship with his wife. He took me for expensive meals and then we would go to luxury hotels for sex. He liked to film the action on his phone and we would watch it together afterwards. Oh boy. I've just started my 3rd affair with a local builder who loves sex as much as me and joined illicit encounters so he could cheat without getting caught. Despite her extracurricular activities, Nicole doesn't feel guilty about cheating on her long-term partner who works as a mechanic. She said the pair have mismatched libidos and accused him of falling asleep watching West Ham rather than keeping her satisfied in the bedroom. A new survey from the cheating website revealed the 10 most common reasons for women and men who cheat. From women, the top reason was that they're unsatisfied with sex at home, whereas alcohol is the main driving factor for men. According to the website, there has been a 27% rise in activity this year since COVID restrictions have eased. Everything they blame on COVID, I tell you. Jessica Leone, sex and relationship expert at illicitencounters.com, said cheating is booming in Britain as we finally return to normal after 2 years of pure hell. For the first time in 2 years, affairs activity is exceeding pre-COVID levels as cheaters make up for lost times by seeing someone new. don't know what you're going to do with that information there, but what do you guys think? You think that she should just leave her boyfriend? Because, I mean, she doesn't want to be in, obviously, she doesn't want to be in a relationship. Because she, according to her, she went and you know that sometimes people, a lot of women, married or people in a relationship, they go on these vacations to get laid. A lot of people don't believe that, you know. A lot of people don't realize that, you know. A lot of these people in relationship, some of them leave their husbands here in the United States and they go to Jamaica. And when they go, some of them will tell you to your face, when you reach there, that's what they came for. They make sure that they leave their partners behind. So I don't know if what she's saying that when she that it was a one night stand and one thing led to the other, according to how she put it. But I think she went there with that on her mind, and then she has fulfilled that lust, and now she has come back and she just can't stop dipping into the well. Now there are top 10 reasons why women cheat. Top 10 reasons why women cheat. One, they say that it's because the sex is bad at home. Number 2 is that they are drunk. Number 3, they went looking for excitement online. Number 4, fancied a change. Number 5, met someone at work. Number 6, mismatched libido with partner. Number 7, stranger came on to her. Revenge from partner is number 8. Monogamy is unnatural. And number 10 is new year, new me. That's the top 10 reasons why women cheat. And the top 10 reasons why men cheat is 1, drunk, blaming it on the rum again. Yeah. Number 2, I want sex more than my partner. Number 3, I get bored with sex with the same person. Number 4, new year, new me. Number 5, met someone I liked at work. Number 6, my friends were cheating too and I decided to give it a try. Oh, Lord have mercy. Number 7, revenge cheating. Number 8, I went online looking for fun. Number 9, life's too short to stick with one partner. And number 10, I like adding to my total of partners and keep a tally. Wow. The reasons why people cheat. Can you believe it? The different reasons why people cheat. It is it's astounding. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8:39 right now. If you want to call me to talk about what your opinion between now and 9 o'clock, you can call me. It's 774-408-8860. Say again, the number is 774-408-8860. What's your opinion on all of the nonsense? Because I call it nonsense. I don't know. Call it nonsense. Yeah. So Jody Ann is coming up at 9 o'clock. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit about Jody Ann before she comes up. I'm gonna give you a little bit about her before she comes up. Stand by. I guess that young lady needed a little time away, yeah? Good evening to you, Sister Denise, Lady D. Mapari, and Miss Yvette.
It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. You're gonna be the lucky one.
So she was born in Jamaica. She was born in Jamaica. She was raised in New York City, but she now lives in Atlanta, Georgia. This woman is she's a traveler. I can tell you that. So she was born in Jamaica. She was raised in New York City, but now she lives in Atlanta. She's going to be in the spotlight with us this evening. Her name is Jodianne Salters. She has a story, and she's going to share it with us this evening. I hope that you will stick around for that, and I hope that you will bring somebody along. So if you are on YouTube right now, we are getting ready. It's 8:45. She's coming on at 9 o'clock. So if you are on YouTube right now, share the link. Just share the link one time somewhere. Share it with some friends and tell them that we are getting ready to go in the spotlight, and we need some company. Yeah, Chris and Jodianne are gonna be in the spotlight. I'm gonna be sharing the spotlight with Jodianne this evening, but I want you on at the ringside. I want you cheering us along. All right. So I am asking you, pretty please, to share the link and ask your friends to come on over. Come watch us, listen to us, hear Jodianne's story. And I tell you, there's going to be some interesting news here tonight, you know. And especially for the single people. Especially for the single people, the people who are not yet settled, you know. You may just hear some news here tonight. So tell all the single people out there listening in, the people who are not settled, right, Yvette? The people who the people who are not settled. Oh, she's shaking her head at me. She said, "What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this little youth?" So the people who are not settled, and are still looking for love, you may just find somewhere where you can find love. So, yeah. Right, so it's 8:46. I want to welcome you all once again to the program. Everybody tuning in, I want to say good evening to you and welcome to the show. Let's get the show going a little bit more. Some music for you.
You know our love was meant to be the kind of love to last forever. And I want you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know everywhere I go, always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in
way you look at me when we kiss goodnight. You've given me the freedom no other love has known. And now I thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. The countless ways you've touched my heart is more than I can say. More than I can say. The beauty that you've shown to me takes my breath away. Takes my breath away. A picture perfect painting. That's what our love is. And yes, I need you so. Need you so. And now I know. I found a masterpiece in you. A work of art is true. And I treasure you, my love. I found a masterpiece in you. A work of art is true. And I treasure you. Sometimes I wonder what I'd be had I not found you. A lost and lonely soul, this world could show me nothing new. But now my life's a canvas painted with your love, and it will always be, always be. And now I see the two of us together. Through time we'll never part. This fairy tale we're sharing is real inside our hearts. Let it be forever, never will it end. This promise I do make. Heaven is ours today. And I found a masterpiece in you. A work of art is true. And I treasure you, my love. I found a masterpiece in you. A work of art is true. And I treasure you. When I'm lost and insecure, you build me up and make me sure everything will turn out right, my love. I found a masterpiece in you. A work of art is true. And I treasure you, my love. I found a masterpiece in you. A work of art is true. And I treasure you. This fairy tale we share is real inside our hearts. It's just two, me and you, girl. Let it be forever. Never let it end. No, please never.
Daughters, daughters, daughters and sons far away, I'm calling you. Yeah, man, it's a worldwide thing, you know. Talmijilla representing for KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes, with the Vibe Master, Chris Wilby. Take it, take it, take it.
Back when I was child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. sweet. To get my way, I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me. Yeah.
Once again, I want to say good evening to everybody tuning in right now. I want to say a special good evening to my good friend at Ginger Spice for there in New Jersey. Good evening to you, Ginger.
To sleep. He left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would be gone from me.
And of course, we are standing by. We're standing by for Jody Ann.
Final glance, one final step, one final dance with him. I play a song that would never
But then you're listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, a station where we inform,
with my
we uplift while we entertain.
Sometimes I'd listen outside her door, and I'd hear her mama for him. I prayed for her even more than me. I prayed for her even more than me. Yeah.
Ah, sweet, sweet sound. The sweet, sweet sound of Selena Dion. Dance with my father. It is 8:59. We're standing by.
I knew it from the start, you would break my heart, but still I had to play this painful part. You wrapped me around your little bitty finger with your magic smile. You kept me hanging on a lover's cross a while. You put your spell on me, took my breath away, but there was nothing I could do to make you stay. I'm gonna miss you, all of the love I feel for you. Nothing could make me change my point of view. Oh girl, I'm gonna miss you, baby.
Given all the love I feel for you, could make you change your point of view. You're leaving. Now I'm sitting here, wasting my time. I just don't know what I should do.
It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Like a honeybee, you took the best of me. Now I can't erase those memories.
I tell you. Milli Vanilli. As we're standing by for Jody Ann. In the meantime, you're listening in. Just send out the link. Those of you on YouTube, if you're listening in on the radio, I'm inviting you on over to YouTube, wherever you're listening in. Just abandon those platforms. I'm inviting you over to YouTube. We are about to bring in Jody Ann in the spotlight. All right. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's gonna be something interesting this evening. It is 3 minutes after the hour. Standing by.
It's a tragedy for me.
Don't you dare touch that dial.
It's over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you.
It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over.
And I never will forget.
Yeah, Jody Ann, you there?
Touch me in the pouring rain, and the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest doubt. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Na 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 na. Come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
I tell you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know you have been waiting patiently. 6 minutes after 9 o'clock, and we're about to get into it. Stand by. Gonna bring Jody Ann on camera in just a moment. Stand by.
Breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without
trying to-
you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, well, baby,
Jodian is frozen. Jodian, let me see if we can unstuck her. Let me see if we can unstuck Jodian. Jodian, are you there? All right, there you go. Good evening to you, Jodian. How are you? Not hearing you though. Hold on. Unmute. You need to unmute. Okay, go ahead now. Let me see if I'm hearing you. Still not hearing you. I'm not hearing you, Jodian. Hold on. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you at all, Jodian. What's going on? Let's go. All right, let's trying to, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to see if we can at least hear Jodian. I'm not hearing her at all. I know she is she's saying something, but are you hearing me, Jodian? Oh, she's hearing me. She's hearing me, but we are not hearing you at all. I'm not hearing at all. So I'm trying to see. Hold on. And you are unmuted, so we should be hearing you just fine. I don't know why I'm not hearing you. All right, here we go. Let me see you here. All right, let me.
There'd be no sun in my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no world left for me and I. Baby, I don't know what I would do.
All right, let's see again. Let's do this again. Jodian, are you hearing me? She's hearing me. Why am I not getting anything out of you, Jodian? You are you on your computer? Do you have an earphone plugged in or not? No? There's no sound coming in. So I'm not hearing you at all, which is weird. ladies and gentlemen, we are having some real challenges here. Hearing Jody Ann, we are seeing her fine. The picture is looking great and everything, but I just cannot hear one thing that she is saying. So I'm still working on it. Don't you dare touch the dial. Alright, don't go anywhere. We're still working on it. We're still trying to see what is happening here. Why we're not picking up the volume on this thing here. Stand by.
I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, I believe I can fly. Hey, 'cause I believe in you. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. We're still going to be doing the interview. It is 21 minutes after 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I promise you. We're going to be doing the interview. Just stand by. We're just having some technical difficulties. Don't understand why we're not hearing from her, but we are going to do the interview. Just stand by. Hey, China Chin, how are you? I see you, my girl. I see you. Why you just disappear, powers? Why I tell you? So yeah, move, sir. Yeah, move sideways, you know, China.
It feels like springtime in winter. It feels like Christmas in June. It feels like heaven has opened up its gates for me and you. Yeah. Every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I've got you. Yeah. And you got me too. Every time I think of it, I pinch myself, 'cause I don't believe it's true. Yeah. That someone like you loves me too. Yeah, 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 baby.
Chris, can you hear me? Okay, Chris, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Are you hearing me, Jodian?
Okay, yes.
All
I'm
right.
hearing you now.
All right, so you're hearing me now. All right, so we are. So you're hearing me, and I'm hearing you. I don't know why we were not connecting on the. But guess what? We are going to stand by. We are going to get this interview on the road. So just we, listen. We cannot allow um, technology to get the better of us, you know. We is we run this thing,
Right.
yeah, is we run this thing, you know. So we have to figure out how to get it. When one thing not working, we have to figure out how to get the other one working, right?
Right.
All right. So right now we are live on camera. We have Jodian on camera. All right. Finally. Say hi to the audience, Jodian.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining today. I look forward to this conversation this evening.
All right. Good evening. Good evening again. And thank you, those of you on YouTube. Thank you for being so patient. And I appreciate you and appreciate you for sticking around. All right, let's get into the meat of the matter. We have wasted so much time, Jody, and let's get right to it. Good evening to you, Madam. Thank you for joining me in the spotlight on the Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. And right now, I am just going to ask you to just introduce yourself for me briefly for the audience.
All right, awesome. Well, I'm Jody Ann Salters. I'm a proud wife and mother of three beautiful children. We have two boys together, Kingston Carter and a beautiful daughter, Peyton. I'm married to personal injury attorney Ronald Salters, and we currently reside in Atlanta, Georgia, but I was born in Jamaica, raised in the Bronx, New York, so I have to always say that. Personally, I've experienced all that dating has to offer, both the good and the bad, and have developed the skills necessary to navigate the difficulties that arise when dating. I learned how to communicate my needs and found a partner in my husband who shares the same values. Through the dating process and choosing my husband, I've learned tools necessary to find the touch and build healthy, sustainable relationships through honesty, effective communication, and empathy, and have learned to give myself grace. Over the past 11 years, I've been a leadership and management professional, which enables me to assess people's behavior to help them identify relationship goals, and I provide them with the tools necessary to meet those goals. So, as a matchmaker, I am excited to go on this journey, and I'm also excited to be here today.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Julian. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So with all of that out the way, you said more than I wanted you to say still, but that's all right. I don't
Yes.
have anything else to ask you. We can just wrap up the show now because you said everything in one breath. Anyway, anyway, no. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, thank you very much for that. Lots and lots of information there, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you, Julian. Looking ravishing, man. I love the hairstyle, the natural. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I like it. I
Thank
like
you. I
it. Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah. Now with the introduction out the way, let's get right into the meat of the matter. So you have created an entity, and that's what we're going to be focusing on much this evening throughout the interview. Now, it is a dating agency, right? It's a
Yes.
dating agency. All right. So, what I want you to do right now is explain to the audience, like me, what is a dating agency. I'm old school, and I don't know a lot of things. So, I would like you to walk me through what is a dating agency.
Okay, absolutely. Well, Chris, are you single?
No, no, no. I am married.
You're happily
Well,
married,
yes,
right? So
long
for
time
the
married.
single people out there, first of all, the dating agency is for single folks, right? So if you're single and you've been dating or you haven't found the right person for yourself and you have difficulties navigating the dating scene and finding the correct match for yourself, dating agency, they take the work out of it for you, pretty much do the job for you. So what we do is we provide the tools necessary for single people who are looking to date, who are actively dating, looking for their husbands or just long-term healthy relationships. Whether it's just dating coaching or you're looking for a match. So we set people on date, we set up the dates so they can meet new people that they wouldn't otherwise meet in their everyday life.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yes.
you are you're like a matchmaker.
Hitch.
Yeah. So you
Yes,
take.
I am a matchmaker, yes.
Okay. All right. So um, when did I notice that you worked in corporate? You introduced yourself as working in corporate, and
Yes.
I assume that you made good money from working in corporate. I don't know. I never work in corporate, so I don't. I see people in corporate offices all the time, and I just assume that they make a lot of money. So I'm going to assume that you made some good money in corporate. Why did you decide to quit?
Well, yes, I made good money in corporate. So to answer that question is yes. I was the HR director for a big box retail company, and with that, I assessed talents. I did hiring, recruiting, and it just took up a lot of my time. It took up a lot of my day, 12-hour days. Even when I'm home, I'm thinking about work, and it took me away from my house, from my home, from my husband, from my children. So I went into matchmaking for freedom, for to get some of my time back and to still do something that I love. So instead of assessing talent for a company, right, I'm assessing people for their match. So I pretty much do the same thing. I still do recruiting, running for love instead of for retail.
Oh, interesting. All right. So
Yes.
um, let's talk about mismatch. What is mismatch? What is
Mismatch.
mismatch? Yeah, what is mismatch?
Mismatch is my company. That is Dispatch is my company. See, I have a team of 5 ladies who work with me as well, and we came together with this idea of mismatch. Sometimes you think there is just a perfect match, and with mismatch, it's a play on words, right? Because your match might not look the way that you think they look. It might be different than what you've envisioned for yourself. But what we do is we ask intentional questions. We do an assessment of readiness. When we interview you, we're asking questions about your parents, your lifestyle, what you want, what you need, and then we get down to the nitty gritty, what you actually need in a partner, what you want in a partner, and we find your match. So mismatch just came out of nowhere. It was just so random. But I am Miss, and I match. So that's how
Oh,
that came together. But along the journey, we just want to help individuals find themselves. Find themselves and love themselves on the dating journey, and not just be frustrated with how difficult dating can be in this modern age.
all right. Is that all to it? Because I would like you to break down as much as is possible um, what you do in the mismatch. So break it down as much as you can for the listeners so they understand what you're talking about. Mismatch. What is it that you do?
Okay, absolutely. I would love to do that. Okay, so first we do recruiting, and we go out on the town and we meet single folks or single to us. After we get a referral, we set up a phone call, and on that initial phone call, we have a conversation just to assess if you're ready to date, if it's something that you want to do, and then from there, we do an in-depth interview. This interview can go from an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how much you know yourself and know what you want. We ask questions about what you're looking for in a partner. We ask questions about your parents' relationship, how close you are with your parents, how important family is to you, and so forth. And we do that assessment of readiness, because everybody's not ready to date, right? And after that, if you are a good match for mismatch, and we are a good match for you and what you're looking for, then we sign a contract together. Once we sign the contract together, then we do the work, and we create a profile for you and the person who you're looking for. Based on that profile, we recruit the single people, and we partner with other matchmakers within the state. If you're open to traveling and going to other states, we talk to matchmakers from those other states, and we use referrals, and we bring back to you. Once you say, oh, this person seemed like a good match, then that's when the dating concierge come in. We set up the date for you. We pay for the date. We set up the date. You go on your date. You have a good time. After that date, we get feedback from you as well as the person you went on a date with. We provide you with that feedback and coaching. If you didn't like it, then it's on to the next one. We just go ahead and find the other matches. These matches are based on the things that you want and you need, right? Everything else is just chemistry. How well do you get along when you're on the date? And if you like the person, we freeze that contract for a couple months so you could date and get to know each other. And then once you find your match and you continue to date, then the contract is over. Or if you just like, none of these people, I just don't like nobody, I don't want to date, this is not for me, then that's something you choose as well. But throughout the process, we partner you with a behavioral specialist who you're having constant conversations with about where you are mentally and during the dating process. So you get in coaching, you get in therapy. So during the process, you're just learning more about yourself. So at the end, you make the decision, like, this is a person I like him or her, and this is working out for me. Or you make the decision, you know what, dating is not for me right now, and I've learned so much about myself, and I want to do something else with my life right now. So we do that, as well as, makeover, photo shoot, what have you. So we just help you throughout the process and help you learn about yourself, as well as support you in finding the best match for yourself.
Okay, so you literally do it all. You leave
Ah.
no stone unturned. Boy, I tell you, this is a new way of dating. Why? So it sounds a whole lot of complicated to me still. I don't know. Maybe some people would find it fun, but I'm glad I'm not right in the field right now searching because why I don't know if I could manage that. But anyway, let's move on. Now, here's a question that I have to ask this question. Are you in this dating thing? Are you in it to help people, as you say, find the match, or you just see an opportunity to make some money? You see a lucrative business, and you feel like, why I can cash in on this. Is that why you are in it?
Okay, so like I told you, my job working in retail as HR director paid me a lot of money. I'm talking six figures, 401k, matching, benefits, what have you, enough to support the lifestyle that I want to live. And my husband is a personal injury attorney. At this point in my life, I just wanted to do something for the fun of it and for the passion of doing something that's going to bring people joy. So no, it's not for the money. If it was the money, I would have stayed with my job. You know, I gave up a whole bonus that was coming in April just to do this full time. So it's not for the money. It's for the joy of it. It's for the fun of it. It's I want to be that person sitting at the wedding, like, okay, I introduced the happy couple, and it just brings me joy. So yeah, it's for the passion. I love people and I love love. I love love stories. I love my own love story, and I want to help create that for others.
All right, so sounds good. Sounds good. Interesting. All right. When did you start it? Actually.
So it was about 4 months ago. So recently, about 4 months ago, I decided to leave my job. And at the time, I was, setting friends up on dates. I was having a lot of conversations about dating and relationships. I started doing speed dating events, and it just felt like fun to me. And I wasn't charging for these things. I was doing it just for the passion of doing it, and I was excited planning it. And in the midst of it, I felt like this is what I should be doing. And officially, I left my job in the beginning of January. So officially, I left that job in the beginning of January. So I'm now just full time, but it's been about 4 months of the process, learning more about it and going through the certification program. So I am actually a certified matchmaker.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, good. There's a question that I would like to ask you. There, for a time, there was a stigma surrounding online dating agency or stuff like that. Do you believe that the stigma is as potent today as it was back then?
Absolutely not.
No.
It is 2022. No, not at all. But you see, people under the age of 50 are more likely to use platforms and dating agencies. People over 50 is abnormal to them, so they won't use it. But Hinge, Match.com, a lot of different Christian Mingle, people are utilizing these platforms because you're learning it's technology, social media, Instagram, Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the way we're going further towards technology and not away from it. So even in the midst of the pandemic, without you meeting people, then people are leaning more on those online dating platforms so that they can actually meet people, because we still want love. We want to meet our love. We want to meet our match. So no, the stigma is not there as much, and not for everyone. For a certain group of people, it's definitely still there. But for the younger folks under 50 years old, like, they got with the program.
Okay. How's business going?
Oh, business is going well. Like I said, it's been 4 months. Right now, I'm focusing on meeting single people. So my first question when I meet people is always, Are you single? It seems weird. It seems weird, right?
Are you
But
thinking?
the
So,
more single
what
people
your
I
people?
meet,
What people soon start
the
thinking? So
more
you're hitting on them.
no, but the next thing I say, I'm a matchmaker. So first
Oh,
I say, hey, are you single? But once I say, are you and then I got this ring y'all. So once I say, I'm a matchmaker, then people kind of, calm down a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit. I'm a matchmaker, and I have to build my database. So the more people I meet, the more people I have for my database. So when I have a client that's looking for a certain person, they might be sitting in my database just waiting on you. So it's important for me to meet single people at church, at events, at networking events, at the cigar bar, at the lounge. I meet people everywhere. And my goal whenever I meet a person is to add them to my database. So that's my focus right now. I'm launching my business officially for my birthday in April. So then I'll be focused more on acquiring, getting clients.
Okay, cool. Now, where do you see your business going for the next 1 to 2 years? What's your projection?
My projection, see, right now, like I said, I have a team of 5, right? And usually when you start a business, you don't have a team. But I have a team of supporters who pretty much volunteer their time with me. And like I said, it's only been 4 months. So after this first year, I see myself getting my name out there. I see people believing in me and who I am and trusting me with this process. And so after that, for year 2, year 3, it's just building and growing. I see Mismatch being on the map because I'm passionate about this and I'm passionate about people. And it's when you do things just for the when you do things for the love of it,
Mm-hmm.
everything else just come along.
Just fall
The
into place.
revenue, the money,
You love
everything just
it.
flow with it. So I'm
Yes,
just
yes.
having fun. I'm just having fun with it. I'm not setting unrealistic expectations on myself. I'm gonna continue to do, interviews and mixers and speed dating events and just continue to do those things that bring me joy and introduce people to each other. And in 2 or 3 years, everybody will know Mismatch.
Yeah, and I love your personality. I mean, you are fit for this job. I mean, it's a perfect thing. Your personality.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with your personality, I don't believe you can go wrong at all, at all. So, where in Jamaica are you from?
Portmore. So I was born in St. Andrew, but I was raised in Portmore. And my family's from St. Mary.
And you came to the United States at what age?
When I was 10, we moved to the Bronx, and then later on, we moved to Georgia.
Oh, so how long ago? How long now since you've been in Georgia?
Since 2006.
Oh, it's been a minute. All right, because you
Yes.
you look like 16 though, so it's been understand how
Thank you.
yeah,
I appreciate it.
you look like what are you talking
Nothing wrong
about?
with that.
You're talking about you're married and you have how many children and all of that. I'm looking at you and I'm like, what?
Like, no crack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to a daughter of the soil. I love my Jamaicans, so we love to show them off when we get them. So we're talking to Jody Ann right now. And the Jody Ann is, well, I tell you, she's her personality is bubbly and upbeat, and she's just full of life. So missmatchmaking.com. I am putting that out there right now. So Jody, and I'm sharing your information right now. Missmatchmaking.com. So those of you single ladies and gentlemen, not putting anything out here for the married people right now. This is strictly for
Right.
single people only. If you are married, listen, just tell a friend wait just tell a friend where you know single, all right, and just leave the people in business alone. Missmatchmaking.com. Yeah, and you can email her at mismatchmaking at gmail.com. Jodianne Salters. All right, we have a few more questions to go, Jodianne. It's 9:46, and started off a little bit late, but we're getting through. All right, I told you, when one thing don't work, we have to find another way to get it work, and we got it up and running. Now, do you have a role model?
A role model, yes. My mother. My mother is my role model. I was raised by a single mother. She was a police officer in Jamaica. What was that?
No, Mr. Mosawi.
Yes, you know I love my mother.
For some reason, we don't know why we can go
Yes,
so much.
exactly.
Yeah.
So she taught me how to be strong and fierce and how to be a go-getter, hard worker. I saw her do possible things out of the impossible, make lemonade out of lemons time and time again. But I just look up to her, and everything she does is to show us what's possible and what we can do with our lives. And so I'm thankful for her, and I look up to her, and I always have the most wonderful things to say about her and the utmost respect for her.
Who inspires you the most?
My husband inspires me. And the reason why he does is his resilience. When I met my husband, he was not an attorney. We were both running the restaurant. We were both in the restaurant business, and he was trying to pass the bar exam. When he was a child, he just knew he wanted to be a lawyer, and he was destined to be a lawyer. But time and time again, throughout life and different obstacles, he wasn't passing the bar exam. And when we got together, and I told him, you have to quit your job if you're going to do this. You have to do it full time, right? Kind of like what I'm doing now. But you have to do it full time, and you have to put all your energy into it if you want to, if you want to be successful at it, and if you want to pass. And he did. He put his time, his effort, his energy into it, and he passed. So he's been practicing his own law firm for about 5 years now. And just looking at him and his story and listening to him, it just inspires me to be great. So he does, as well as my mom. But just his resilience, it teaches me just to never give up, because you never know, what's around the corner. You just have to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. What would be your advice to a young entrepreneur who has an idea, but is kind of putting it off, waiting for the right time? They don't want to branch out just yet. They have the idea, but they're not sure. What would be your advice to that person?
There's no right time. The right time is now. You have to do it now. And I know sometimes people say also don't share what you're doing, but manifest it, share it, do a vision board. And even if you're like, you don't want to quit your job to do this full time now, do it. One of the best advice that I got was from a therapist. When I was at work, I went to therapy, and he just said, you are creative. And if what you're doing is stopping you from being creative, then you're not living. So this is me being creative. Your idea that you have is you being creative. That's your creation. So do it and share it with your loved ones, your friends. And then when you share your passion with certain people, when they feel your passion and they trust you and they support you, then they'll help you through the process. So go for it. Even if it's an hour a week or an hour a day, whatever amount of time you have to put towards it, go ahead and put that time into it, because it's going to be worth it later on when you are ready to do it full time.
Okay. Thank you. That's unlike sound advice. If you had the power to go back, if you could go back in your life and correct one mistake that you have made, what would that be?
See, this is hard because I don't really believe in mistakes. And everything I've done in my life, if it didn't work out in my best interest, there was a lesson there. So in everything, there is a lesson. But the one thing I would tell myself to continue to do is be creative. Keep doing the things that I love. Like for me, I love dancing too, right? So right now, I'm incorporating dancing into matchmaking to empower women and help them to get into their sexy feminine side, and to just be open and welcoming to the possibilities and attract the people who they want to attract, on the dating process. So it will just be you tap into that creative side and continue to be creative and bubbly and joyful. But I wouldn't necessarily say to change anything, because everything that I've been through created this person right here, right now.
Okay. Yeah, and finally, Jodian, if you had the power to change one thing in this world today, what would it be?
That's a deep question. I would change the lack of love that we have for each other. I think there's so much power in love and support. And if we had more of it in our community with each other, throughout other communities, then just it would make everyone powerful, and it would fill us all with joy and peace. So it would just be rain love over everyone.
So you would
So
you would
I
want to
think
change.
that's what
All right, that sounds good. You'd want to make everybody just love, 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 because
just love.
yeah, that's a good answer. Because I think that if you have love in your heart, then I mean, I think everything would be all right. As Bob Marley say, every little thing would be all right. Not true.
Yes, every little thing. Yes.
Yeah, every little thing will be all right. So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So Jodian, apart from your website, if people want to find you, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Miss underscore matchmaking. You can find me on Facebook at Miss Matchmaking. Like you said, you can definitely Google me, but the most important thing is check out my website, missmatchmaking.com/database. That's where you get to fill out the form and apply to be a part of my singles database. And I am offering a free 1 hour consultation. It's difficult for people to make it through the consultation because it forces you to answer those questions that you don't necessarily ask yourself. So connect with me on my website, and you can always send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the vivacious, the bubbly Miss Jodian, Mrs. Jodian Salters. Thank you, Jodian. Thank you for gracing us with your presence this evening. I really, really appreciate it. And keep shining, keep smiling, and keep doing what you're doing. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, Chris. This was amazing. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you everyone who's tuned in. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Jodian. Appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jodian. That was Jodian. And thank you once again, Jodian. And the challenges that we had in the beginning, it all worked out. Yeah, it all worked out. Yeah. So it's gotta make it work. Yeah. So that is in the spotlight. Yeah. Join us again when we next have somebody else. We're trying to have one person in the spotlight uh, per week. So, but I have to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that next week I will not be on air for next Thursday. So, taking a couple of weeks off, and I will be back in the next couple of weeks to get the program going, and I promise you, we are going to have an interesting guest when we get back. Cause yeah, program is we're growing right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, and we're doing some things for this year. We are into our 7th year. Yeah, we're into our 7th year, and new things happening. We're growing, it's getting stronger, we're getting better, and I want you to come along for the ride. Those of you on YouTube, if you have not yet subscribed, I'm asking you to hit that subscribe button before you go. Hit that subscribe button. We've been sitting at 99. You know, at the matter of fact, I want to tell you, we were at 100. And somebody, for some reason, I don't know, it looked like YouTube robbed one of my subscribers because we were at 100. We're sitting at 100. And all of a sudden, I noticed we're back down to 99. So we want to hit over the 99 mark. So those of you listening in on YouTube, please subscribe before you go if you have not yet subscribed. And have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night. And be blessed. As I said before, I'm taking a couple of weeks break. And I will be back on air for this segment of the program. I'll be on air on Sunday for Divine Praise, and then I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks, and then I will be back in March. I'll be back on air in March, so I'm looking forward to seeing you then. But don't forget to join me this Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. I promise you, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, we have all kinds of things that's going on right now to make the programs more interesting. So thank you once again. Thank you for being a part of the program, and thank you for being a part of the show. God bless you. Take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves. Those of you who joined on Facebook, I want to say welcome to you all. I did not get a time to check you out and say hi to you before. But everyone who is tuning in right now, God bless you. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care and walk good until I see you again.
It's like